Hey guys, what's up? Cable here, bringing you another Cables Cuts trailer reaction. That's 2 in 2 weeks. That's pretty good because we were in a drought there for a little bit. There wasn't much to react to. So I'm excited to get into this. It is Disney Plus's next MCU series. It's Miss Marvel. First full-length trailer they've released for it. We've seen a tiny bit of footage here and there, but it's an actual trailer. Excited to jump into it. Very excited, actually. I came home. I'm still in my work boots as we speak. Came home straight from work, set this up because I want to get into it. I'm intrigued by what the show is going to look like or the feel for the show. Because I love everything Disney, Kevin Feige, Marvel has put out together. I think it's an amazing connected universe. But I don't know what I'm going to think of this because it's centered on the teenage superhero Kamala Khan as Miss Marvel, and I would imagine a lot of the show is going to take place in high school, a lot of high school drama. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. I mean, Peter Parker, Spider-Man is in high school in the Spider-Man movies, but those are movies. There's not a lot of time to spend in the schools. And with this being a series, so much more time can be spent, focusing on the school stuff. And I don't know if I'm going to like that, So I'll jump into the trailer. We'll see what she looks like and, give my thoughts after that. But I am excited to see the trailer. So here we go. Great music already.
Okay, so first off, I just want to say, I get it.
You get what?
High school.
Kamala. Another Avengers shirt. Cute. She thinks I'm some kind of weirdo.
You were weird. Boys. Excuse me.
Yeah.
You're kind of on my shirt.
Sorry.
But you're staring out the window in your little fantasy land. Kamala, hey, already? Really? Come on,
Do I have to figure out my whole future before lunch, or is there maybe they're right? I spend too much time in Fantasyland.
That is not you.
It's not really the brown girls from Jersey City who save the world.
Oh,
That's
the Nega bands.
Did something happen to you?
No, why? Did you hear something?
Kamala? What does it feel like?
Cosmic. I always thought I wanted this kind of life, but I never imagined any of this.
Do you know what you are?
I'm a superhero.
All right. So that was pretty great. Surprise, surprise, I guess. At this point, everybody probably just thinks I'm a Marvel fanboy, and maybe I am. I don't know. But I really like the trailer. Remains to be seen how I'm going to feel about the show, but it's very stylistic. Very, very stylistic. Kind of gave me like vibes of The Edge of 17, which is a movie I didn't actually watch, but I've seen parts of it in the trailer. Haley Steinfeld's in that, Kate Bishop from Hawkeye. But yeah, anyway, so it gave me vibes of that. I liked. It was awesome seeing the Nega bands the first time we see them in the MCU. That's awesome because those are what I mean. That's what it looked like. I would imagine that's what they are. That's a very storied item in Marvel's history. A lot of the Captain Marvels have had that, and those are like power imbuing bracelets, I guess, whatever you want to call them. Her powers looked good, and that's kind of a point of contention leading up to the show, because in the comics, she's an Inhuman, and I would imagine they're going to completely steer away from that after the disaster that was the Inhumans TV show. after they failed to bring that to the big screen. That was the initial plan. In the comics, one of her powers is she can stretch like Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards. And from my understanding, they didn't want to do that with her. They wanted to make her powers, like her stretching abilities, kind of like a construct of her powers, similar to Green Lantern in a way. And I don't know if that decision was because they didn't want a stretchy hero in the MCU before Reed Richards, which I understand that logic. I don't hate that because Fantastic Four are awesome. I am dying to see them done by Kevin Feige and Disney in the MCU. I really hope they do them justice. And, he was the OG stretchy guy in Marvel. So I get that logic. But it was hard to decipher from the first watch. It kind of looked like she was stretching and it wasn't just cosmic constructs around her. But either way, it looked great. The colors and stuff of her abilities, that looked really good. At the very end of the trailer, I loved that we got a view of her perfectly comic accurate costume. You could see her scarf blowing in the wind. That was great. Like I said, the storyline remains to be seen. We don't really know what is happening other than this girl, like a coming of age story, essentially. Then on top of that, superpowers. She's clearly obsessed with superheroes. And, I guess the struggles of that combined with being Muslim, I believe. And so, the show might have a lot to offer story-wise, but we just don't know it yet based off that trailer. I do love the diversity. And that probably just sounds like lip service, but it's a thing that I love that the MCU is doing, where, it doesn't feel forced, but they're shining light into these different corners of the world, with Black Panther and now Miss Marvel. And I'm blanking right now. There was a lot of it in Eternals. That was awesome. Just, the entire world doesn't take place in New York City. And I'm glad we're getting different tastes of what's out there and different cultures and things like that. It makes it feel like a more cohesive world. And then you factor in the universe when you see everybody in space. So I like how that seems like that's going to be a large part. I mean, you see her, at worshiping and stuff like that. So it is interesting. It's very interesting based off the trailer. That's the word I'm going to go with. Everything looked good. The effects and everything looked good, but we still really don't know what it's about other than her just trying to navigate teenage life while also being a superhero, while also being a minority and being a girl. A lot of different factors, I guess, there. But yeah, I love the trailer. Excited for the show to come out. Not that far away. Like I said earlier, June 8th. But that was a good trailer. I think I say that every time I do a reaction, but it's kind of a given. If I'm reacting to it, I'm probably going to enjoy it. I'm not going to walk away from that saying, well, that trailer sucked. I watch trailers of stuff I'm going to like, but that one is more of an interesting trailer for me right now. And I think that's about it, guys. So representing the Triple B experience, check out all our social medias. We're everywhere. We got all kinds of stuff going on. Doing an interview this week for the first time in a while. Other stuff, other videos on the YouTube channel. Check out our podcasts. We're on Spotify, iTunes, Apple. No, that is Apple. Amazon. Anywhere, major podcast place, we're there. Check it out. Give us some feedback. Tell your friends. Subscribe, share, like. All that good stuff that everybody always says at the end of the videos. Do it, but do it for us. Until next time, guys. Later.